What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the March Madness simulation on 2K26. If you missed part 1, it is already on my channel. We had 36 teams in this My League competing for the top 16 to make the Sweet 16, which is the best you can do in 2K, unfortunately. And this is how a very chaotic Sweet 16 round went. The number 1 team was Kentucky, upset by Michigan State. Classic. 16-1. Never would expect it. Now, this isn't a real 116. This is 36 teams that really deserve to be here and fought well, got to the top 16. So this is more like a 1-4 upset, but still pretty insane. Duke goes down to USC. So this is your first matchup, USC and MSU. You had Syracuse upsetting Arkansas. They're going to take on Arizona. I like Arizona on this left side of the bracket to go all the way. And then on the right side of the bracket, we had Illinois scraping by BYU and AJ Demanston in a really close match. You had Houston taking care of Missouri, NC State over UConn, and Louisville over Purdue. A lot more chalk over on this side. I like Houston, but I could honestly see any of these four facing off against Arizona is my prediction. So let's see who is playing first. Obviously, it's going to show us here the Orange and the Wildcats. So we got Arizona and Syracuse, 4-seeded versus 12-seed up first. Like I said, anything you guys missed in the first video is up on the page. It's got all-stars, stats, the teams that didn't make it and their records. But for now, we got to finish March Madness Selection Sunday around the corner. Here we go. Sim through Simcast. We got Syracuse with Kyan Anthony, Arizona with Koa, whatever his name is. Here we go. We are off to a quick start. We're going fastest, and so far back and forth. Arizona up 5, up 3. They go into halftime with a lead. A really good second quarter for Arizona, but Syracuse is making up for it with this third quarter right now. We're tied going into the fourth quarter. Syracuse has the lead. We're tied. Back to Syracuse. Back to a tie game. 3 minutes left. Oh my goodness. We got a minute 44 tied up at 69. I did not think we'd be jumping in this quick, but we are going to jump in. Arizona at home for the Final Four. I will be sure to update these courts to March Madness courts, but we go to choose sides, and it's time to just let the CPU run it. Let me make sure this camera is good. Good as well. Here we go. Syracuse with the ball, passes into Kyan Anthony, top of the key, dribble, tween, over to Freeman, quick fire away three is no good. In and out. Bradley on the rebound. He's going to hit Bryce James, who rises up and slams that one down. A solid 2-point play for Arizona to get this home crowd going. Winner advances to the Final Four, and that is a good way to start for the Arizona Wildcats. Still a minute and a half. Still got plenty of time left in this ball game. Anthony bringing it up the court. Tween again. Can he get a screen? No, it looks like he's going ISO mode. It gets stolen by Bradley. Arizona on the break. Are they going to have James cutting? No. Looking to waste some clock here. They feed it over to James. This is LeBron's kid, his middle child, I believe, who's going to find an open man. A little bit of a bad jump pass. Almost a turnover. Swinging it over. Del Orso now with the ball. Tween, top of the key, swinging it over. Aristode is going to have to shoot this one. In and out, it's no good. Syracuse will have a chance to tie. Less than a minute. Sterling, spin move, quick jump shot is no good. Rebound, Arizona. Would have liked to see a better look there if you're the Orange. Bradley bringing it up. Arizona looking to get this to a 3-possession game. James, tween, back in the paint. Back to the basket. He's got to watch for 3 seconds, and it's going to get stolen again. Syracuse. No shot clock now. Are they going to have enough time to tie this up? It's good. Kyan Anthony knocks it in, and in so much time, only 2 buckets there. Kyan Anthony here, tying it up, 71 all. Arizona will have the ball, and I'm assuming that they're going to hold for last here. We could potentially be seeing overtime here in the Elite Eight. Here's Koa Pete with the ball. Best player on the court by far. Going to have the ball up top. They are going to waste the clock. Going for one last shot is the Wildcats. 10 seconds remain. He's going to call for a screen. Here it comes. 5 seconds. Pete looking for an open shot. Tight defense. He gets to the mid-range. Pull up. No good! The way that bounced around, I figured we might have had a little Kawhi Leonard action right there. But once we get this to overtime, I'm just going to finish it out on Simcast. Not a lot of fireworks going on in this one. But Arizona did have an opportunity to win it right there. Doc Rivers, we all know that's the head coach for Arizona. And here we go. They're going to let me back into Simcast. And 56 seconds. It looks like Arizona would dominate overtime. I'll go down to normal. Just make sure no miracles happen. I think it's going to be... Whoa! Hey now. What happened? Why is this looking the way it is? Syracuse has the ball down one. My fault, guys. Syracuse going for a game winner. Kyan Anthony. Ball up top. 5 seconds. Got to make a play. Anthony to go to the Final Four, step back, it is good! Oh my goodness! The 12-seeded Orange, the Dagger on the road, you're kidding me! A team that had to go through ACUP in the first round with Arkansas. Does Arizona get a shot up? I don't think they did. No good. A game winner in game 1 of the Elite Eight, and it's going to be Syracuse moving on here. Oh my goodness. You had Braden Burries with 19, Jaden Bradley with 18, Koa Pete with 17. 23, 9, and 10 for Braden Burries. Terrible to see him go out like that. Kyan Anthony, 23 and 7, 3 turnovers, and just a really solid overall supporting cast squad. My goodness. Arizona goes down in the Elite Eight. That's honestly who I thought the best team was left in this. And now we got to see who's playing next. It's going to be the Wolfpack and the Cardinals. Syracuse is our first team on to the Final Four. After that, first quarter, we got a close game. Louisville starting to get away here in the second quarter. Still up about double digits. It's getting to be a blowout, and I think this one is going to be over for the Wolfpack. Louisville, an easy one, stamps their way to the Final Four. They will play the winner of Houston and Illinois. We got to find out who's playing the winner of Syracuse. Is going to be Michigan State and USC. The 16 seed still in it. I'm going to be rooting for them, of course. They're up early, tied at the end of the first quarter. Defensive game right here. 25-21 halftime. Michigan State going to have a slight lead. 9-0 run to start the third quarter. 15-5. They're up 14. Going into the fourth quarter, my goodness, going to start stuttering. They got a 51-34 lead. They have locked up USC up to this point. 9-point game. I'll slow it down a little bit. 9-point game, 2 minutes. Might be running out of time here for the Trojans. Do they have a miracle? They do not. Michigan State and Syracuse. Everyone predicted this Final Four. They're going to be matched up against the winner of Louisville and either Houston or Illinois, rounding out this Elite Eight. Who do you got? I'm going with Houston, but Illinois in this game does sim very well. Up 2 right now is Houston, having a solid scoring first quarter. For a defensive team, they're up 7 going into halftime, starting to get a little bit of a lead here. Separation for Illinois. They got to make a comeback here quick. 13-point game. Going into halftime, or going into the fourth quarter, they're down 13. It's going to be 3:51, 14-point lead, 18-point lead. That one's over. Houston is going to be on to the Final Four, and here it is. Just like everyone predicted, I think I had one Final Four team right, which was Houston. We got Syracuse and Michigan State, the 16 seed, which only got in by 1 game. I want to express that. Go to watch the first video if you haven't already. Michigan State and Syracuse will play the winner of Louisville 3 seed, which is the highest seed, probably the favorite left at this point, but I still like Houston going all the way. Which game do we got first? It looks like the Cougars and the Cardinals. Here we go. Louisville. I just simmed the game straight up. That's my bad. Houston goes down. The Cardinals are on to the national championship. Who would have thought? I'm pretty sure their point guard, Mikal, I'm pretty sure he was the MVP in this sim as well. Maybe I can simulate with Simcast this time. Here we go. Yeah, Michigan State down 4 into the first quarter. Started the second quarter. They're up 1, up 3, up 2. Halftime, we're tied. It's me, Syracuse, who pulled off that game winner, trying to make the national championship here in the Final Four. It's going to be a 1-point game, a 2-point game. We're jumping in. Syracuse has got the ball. They jump in here. I'm so sincere. There you go, to camera, make sure that's good, choose sides, make sure that's good. I also want to turn off the commentating, which I forgot to do in the last video, and I also forgot to do in this one, so that's great for me. Anyway, Looks like Michigan State at the free throw line. Is this their first? It looks like it. They might have the opportunity to tie this one up right here. They're showing it from the side, which I do not appreciate. I literally went on the camera for a reason now. Let's see if I can do it again. Okay, we're good. Syracuse in these crunch time situations has been thriving. Imagine having a home game in the Final Four, but not the Elite Eight. Anthony, you know he wants it himself. Just like his dad, trying to bring home a natty for his dad, just like his dad did with Syracuse. Michigan State, though, Jeremy Fears has no fear. Down 2. Fears almost had it. He passes out for the open 3. It's no good. Syracuse out in transition, trying to put this one away. Had an open look. Instead, it's the midi. Offensive rebound. Does he go up with it? Freeman takes it. Good defense. Michigan State's got it back. Here is Carr bringing it down the court. Guarded closely. Trying to get an open look. An open lay is good. All tied up at 57. I'll be happy either way. Michigan State took down the 1 seed. It would be cool to see them advance to the Natty. But you got Syracuse as well, who hit the game winner. Kiyan Anthony is just a bucket, man. That's good. 59-57. Michigan State down 2. Gonna need a bucket here. Is the 16 Cinderella moving on, or is it going to be the 12-seeded Carmelo Sun-led, Kiyan Anthony-led Syracuse Orange, who I did not expect to see make it this far, here at home? Michigan State with the ball, passing it in his Kohler. He was crucial in that first-round game against Kentucky. Gets over to Fears. Fears has an open look. No good, and it's rebounded by Syracuse. That could be the game if they hit their free throws. Starling. First one's nothing but net. That worries you. Second one. No good. Michigan State still has a chance here. 1 possession game. Risky pass up the court, but they're good. Fears. You got to go quick. Fears. No good, and that's probably going to do it. If Kiyan Anthony can hit his free throws, I mean, I'm more of a take the 3 right away kind of guy, but I don't hate the strat of going for the layup. That's going to be a 5-point lead here for Syracuse. Michigan State out on the run. They got to shoot it, and they got to shoot it quick. Running out of time, swinging it over to the corner. Carr, no good. And that will be the end of your semifinal 4. Syracuse and Louisville, the finals that everyone predicted. Now I got to make sure we get these courts updated for the championship. Oh my goodness. Anthony with 22, 5, 7 for 10 shooting. Starling was the number 2. And then you had Jeremy Fears and Cohen Carr going back and forth. But a very good team effort for Michigan State. They're going to fall short in the Final Four. All right, y'all, this is going to be the home court for Louisville playing for the national championship. We got the March Madness logo in the middle. Final Four on one end, NCAA basketball on the other. You got the finals. You got an ACC logo for Louisville and a Big Ten logo for, who's the other team? Syracuse. And we got the ESPN logo in there as well. I think we are officially ready for the national championship. The Louisville Cardinals and the Syracuse Orange, the 3 seed versus the 1 seed, or the 12 seed. Here we go. I'm hoping that we will get a close game as we start this one off. Louisville up 15-6 early, 18-14 though. Syracuse on the comeback here in the second quarter, 7-point lead. Louisville with command, but only up 6. Still anyone's game as we enter halftime. Syracuse wins that second quarter, but Louisville still has the lead, 11-point lead. We're starting to see some separation for the Cardinals. Do they win another March Madness? We got a 14-point lead. That is even extended further. 5 minutes left. It's starting to look like it may just be Louisville's year. As we sim down to the last minute or so, we're going to jump in and watch this championship presentation. And screw it, why not? We'll play with Louisville. They pretty much got this wrapped up anyway. That's going to be a steal. We're taking it the other way, Michael. They hit circle over here. Quick, easy 3-ball. Almost. That's a pretty good jump shot. No good. 25 seconds, no more shot clock. Here we go. That's an easy lay, no good. Taking it the other way. And that's going to be it. Louisville is going to be this year's national champion. The 3 seed brings it all the way home. A team I would not have expected. And we give this handball to Michael Brown Jr., the MVP of this simulation. Louisville has completed the March Madness run. Let's watch this championship celebration. Kyan Anthony and Syracuse fall 1 game short. Unfortunate as it may be, that is going to be the end of this simulation journey. I will definitely have another one with a different roster up for y'all before Selection Sunday, which is in a few days. I'm going to be going away on my spring break vacation, so after that I will let y'all know how long it'll be before I upload again, but I appreciate you guys for watching this one. Congrats to the Louisville Cardinals. It was a very exciting sim, a lot of highlight moments, a lot of game winners, a lot of very quality basketball being played, but that is going to be it for your boy after we see who wins this finals MVP. As you can see, they used to be the Pacers. It's going to be Michael Brown Jr. holding the trophy. Who is going to bring home that Bill Russell finals MVP? And it looks like it will be Michael doing the full sweep, regular season and postseason MVP. Louisville are your national champions.